Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Today I have the Kershaw Brawler to look at. A friend of mine loaned this to me to check it out, and it was funny because again, he brought this over, see if I wanted to check it out, and it was like, are you kidding? I was actually looking at this online because I thought I was going to buy a few inexpensive Kershaws for beater knives, and this was one of them. One thing is, if you haven't noticed, it is spring assisted, and that's probably, that's why I didn't buy it, because I don't care for assisted opening knives, and it's a gray area in New York State. I won't get into that, but there's case law. Someone got busted with an assisted knife and they called it an automatic. But what you get, tell you what this thing's going for right now. I looked it up on Blade HQ, and I think it's a little steep at $39.95. So $40 for this, and I'll get into that a little bit later again. But yeah, so you get an assisted opening knife, dual methods of deployment. You have this flipper tab, and that works fine. There's no jimping on the flipper tab, but really don't need it because just the way it's angled, you put your finger on there, I light switch it, and it just rockets open. Push button, same thing. So either way you do it, flipper tab works good. Also has thumb studs. Whoops, I almost threw it right out of my hand. They work pretty good. They are a little tight to the handle. Get my thumb in there, but get it just right, it's gonna fly open. And the thumb studs act as the blade stop. Yeah, definitely opens like lightning. You got a 3-inch blade, Tanto style. Now, there's not much of a point here, it's kind of rounded off. I don't know if it comes like that or being, after being sharpened, that's how it kind of turned out. But 3-inch blade made out of 8CR 13 MOV. I can deal with 8CR steel. It's not my favorite. It's not. It's a budget steel. It's not premium steel. It's gonna need sharpening more often, obviously. But for the right price, I don't mind having 8CR or something like that. Pretty nice grind on this thing. Yeah, hollow grind along here. It's flat up here, which gives it a pretty nice tip. It's not real dainty, but it's not overly thick. Pretty nice. I like the tip on it. Blade stock's only 0.12, so not super thick. And like I said, this is a hollow grind, and let me tell you, he's got it scary feeling sharp. I don't have anything to test it right now for you, but slices paper good. A couple of pieces of cardboard I tried, worked excellent. Pivot rides on nylon washers, little plastic washers, which on an assisted opening knife is fine. Liner lock, this thing has good lockup. Really no play side to side, absolutely none up and down, no lock rock. Handle, GFN scales, which has kind of cool texturing and pattern on it. Gives a little gives a little grip to it. Full stainless steel liners, no milling out, no cutouts to reduce the weight. So it's got a little bit of weight to it. It's not overly heavy. It's 3.8 ounces. So not a super lightweight, but it's not a beast like a Buck 110. Yeah. No cutouts in those liners. The lock bar, the liner lock, has good access to it. No issues getting to the lock bar. Pocket clip. He's got it set up for left-hand carry. I don't know why. So it feels kind of weird in my right hand with a clip on that side. But using it left-handed, it doesn't feel bad at all. I can feel the clip, but it's not a hot spot or anything. Kind of falls in the palm of my hand just about right. Left-handed. Nothing really feels right in my left hand, but it's good. So the clip doesn't cause a hot spot, and it is 4-way adjustable. You can have right hand tip up, left hand tip up, or right hand tip down, left hand tip down. So that's good. And a semi-budget knife having all 4 positions you can use. It does have a partial back spacer. Probably won't be able to see it very good. It goes from about here to about here, up and over the hump. So that's cool. Yeah. Ergos are not bad. Not the best, but not bad. I get all 4 fingers on there. Of course, the pocket clip's on the wrong side for me right now. I said the blade tip is pretty nice. I like that. Definitely not a super dainty tip, but it's not super thick. So nice. Lockup's good. Fit and finish overall, I know this is not bad. It's what you expect from a budget Kershaw. I noticed the blade centering's way off. It's off to the clip side here. I haven't tried adjusting it or anything, but it's not rubbing, so yeah, it's definitely off to the clip side. Yeah, I mean, kind of pros. I like the dual methods, 2 ways of opening. I like that. I get tired when it's just a flipper, or, I want different ways to open it. So spring assisted, I have to say it's very, very snappy. Yeah. Now, cons on this thing. Weight, that could be a con. It's 3.8 ounces. It's almost 4 ounces for a 3-inch blade. That's kind of over the average. This thing does have jimping on the blade, and the scale, or the liners here. This kind of jimping on this back spacer, and you got jimping on the butt of it, and I don't know why. Got jimping back there. Really, that's the best jimping on the knife, is back here, where I guess you could hold it like that. Reverse grip, that kind of works. But the jimping on the back spacer, up here. Really does nothing. I hardly even feel it. You know, it's pretty smooth, pretty shallow jimping, flat. Doesn't grab my thumb at all. The scales, the texturing on the scales does add grip. I kind of like the design. That's, you know, on the scale, looks kind of cool. You know, it's on nylon washers. It could be on bronze washers. It'd be just that much better, you know. But, you know, like I said, on assisted knives, you get away with nylon washers, Teflon washers. Pocket clip, not deep carry. You got some sticking out, you know. Not too awful bad, but it is a pretty stiff clip. You know, I got a couple of Kershaws and a couple of knives where the clip is really strong. That's pretty strong, but I can get it in and out of my pocket okay. It takes a little bit of effort. Other than that, of course, being left hand, kind of weird, because if I had it in my right hand pocket, maybe that's why he does that. Maybe he does carry it right-handed with a setup for left-handed, I don't know. But you're not putting your hand down and hitting that flipper tab or anything like that. In the left-hand pocket, it doesn't feel too bad. So it rides okay. Like I said, it's 4 ounces. A little heavy for a 3-inch blade, but I have knives that weigh a heck of a lot more, so I'm used to a heavy knife. Probably the biggest con is the price. You know, $40 for an assisted knife with 8CR 13 MOV steel, GFN handles. Kind of high, you know. If it was, I don't know, 25 bucks, I'd feel a lot better about it, because, you know, I have a few budget Kershaws, and one budget one is the Kershaw Hot Wire Walmart knife. It's only got like 3CR 18 MOV steel. This is spring assisted also. GFN scales. Flipper tab with non-existent jimping on the tab. Little sheep's foot type reverse tanto blade. Liner lock. Reversible clip, left or right hand tip up, and a little smaller carry, a little lighter weight, but this is 11 bucks at Walmart, and that's what I paid for it, I don't know, 3.5 years ago. I've seen them listed as low as like $9, and yeah, absolutely have to sharpen this blade all the time, but 11 bucks. And then I have one that's discontinued, and I love this knife, and that is, I failed it, the Thistle. Discontinued now, but they were going for like 14, 15 bucks. I think I paid like 15 bucks for this. Or did I even buy it? My son might have got this for me. Nice hollow ground, bigger blade, 3.25 inch blade. You got about almost 3.5 inch cutting edge. FRN, GFN scales, 8CR 13 MOV steel. kind of deep carry pocket clip, right hand, left hand, tip up. Screws get in the way of the, getting it set down deep in your pocket. Those screws kind of bind you up. And this thing's got something cool. It's sort of a button lock. What you push that in and it moves the liner lock over. And this is what I do. I press it, I flip it down, the tang of the blade hits the liner lock, and then I just flip it the rest of the way down. This was my winter coat knife 1 year, and I used it, abused it, centering's perfect on it. I kind of like the scales, got the K tread on it, I call it. But yeah, 15 bucks. Another good one is the shuffles. This one's GFN handles, 8CR blade, Tanto, more of a point. This thing could use a sharpening, it's not that bad. Again, the shuffle's going anywhere from like $19 up to $30. It just depends. This is the Shuffle 2, the Shuffle 1, same price range, it's a little bit different. It's not a Tanto for one thing. But yeah, at the most, 30 bucks. Not too bad. Right hand, left hand tip down. I absolutely hate this pocket clip on here. I have threatened to take it off so many times. But yeah, okay, so this good budget Kershaw's cheaper than this one. If you want to save a few more dollars right now, actually, if you want to save a few dollars, because this is almost 40 bucks, you could get the Kershaw Atmos. This is going about 35 bucks right now. 8CR 13 MOV steel blade, nice hollow grind G10 scales with a little carbon fiber overlay, deep carry pocket clip, reversible, and they have a filler plate on the other side. Action on this is great. I mean, thing is almost drop shutty. It's a little bit smaller, not really overall, but it's thinner, definitely lighter. So if I had 40 bucks and I had to pick a Kershaw between these two, I definitely would pick the Atmos. It's just an awesome knife. And now if you want to save up twice as much, you could get the bare knuckle, made in the USA, 14C 28-inch steel, anodized aluminum handles, Kershaw's subframe lock, deep carry pocket clip. But again, this pocket clip is stiffer than stiff. I don't like the pocket clip on this, but you get a lot more knife, but it's double the price. But yeah, guess that's about it. The Brawler, overall my opinion on it is kind of a cool knife. I do like the looks of it. I like the handle shape, kind of similar to the bare knuckle, kind of similar to the Natrix's. This is the mini copper one. Kind of same style. This thing, I don't know how much this is. 40 bucks maybe, but D2 steel. And yeah, guess that'll do it. I'd really like if it was $15 cheaper. It'd be an awesome budget knife. But yeah, I guess that'll do it for this video and this knife. Just wanted to check it out with everyone, show you. I do like the profile of it. But yeah, I guess that'll do it. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead. Till the next video then, bye.